Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm excited to have you join us. Today, I'm going to walk you through the essentials of working with layers in Figma. By the end of this quick tutorial, you'll know exactly how to navigate, hide, lock, and manage your elements using the Layers panel. This is foundational for streamlining your workflow, keeping your designs organized, and really taking advantage of what Figma has to offer. Let's dive right in. First, go ahead and open up Figma, either the desktop app or Figma in your browser, whichever you prefer. Once Figma is up and running, direct your attention over to the left side of your screen. That's where all the magic happens when it comes to layers. You'll see a panel labeled Layers. This is where every object, text box, image, frame, or group in your file is listed out in a kind of tree structure. Think of this like the blueprint or skeleton of your entire design. The way you manage and arrange these layers can make a huge difference in how easy your work is to update and how clean your files stay, especially as your projects get more complex. Now, inside the Layers tab, let's start by exploring what you can do here. The first thing you'll probably want to try is hiding objects or elements. To do this, just hover over any layer and you'll see a little eye icon pop up. Clicking this eye icon will make that object invisible on your canvas. It won't delete anything, it just temporarily removes it from view. This is super helpful when you want to focus in on certain parts of your design, or if you have overlapping elements and need to untangle things visually. If you ever feel like your workspace is getting cluttered, don't hesitate to hide a few layers. And don't worry, you can always bring them back with a single click. Next up, let's talk about locking elements. Sometimes when you're tweaking a layout or nudging things around, it's a bit too easy to accidentally shift something that should stay put, like a background rectangle or a hero image. To prevent this, Figma lets you lock any layer. Look for the padlock icon next to a layer name, give it a click, and that element is now locked. You won't be able to select, move, or edit it until you unlock it, so it really helps keep your core components safe while you work on everything else. I always compare this to putting sticky notes on important paperwork so you don't accidentally throw them out. It's a simple but super effective safeguard. If you ever need to focus on a specific object out of the context of a larger frame, you can isolate that element by dragging it outside of its parent frame or group in the Layers tab. This is useful if, say, you want to edit just one icon or tweak a specific component without affecting the rest of the layout. Isolation is also a good way to troubleshoot if something's not showing up where you expect it on the canvas. Sometimes an object is just hidden under another layer or grouped where you don't want it. And here's a neat little bonus tip that can help keep your Layers panel tidy, especially in those massive projects. With everything selected, press Alt+L on your keyboard. That's Alt-L. This shortcut will collapse all the groups and frames in your Layers panel, tucking away the details so it's easier to navigate the big picture. If you ever open a file and it looks like a tangled mess, this shortcut is a real lifesaver. And that's it, you now know the basics of using layers in Figma. With a bit of practice, managing layers will become second nature, and you'll find your workflow getting cleaner and more organized. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more easy-to-follow Figma tutorials and design tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.